Okay, folks, it's been 6 minutes. This is not intended to be a silent live. I was just waiting for a few people to come on. A few of you did, but you didn't say anything, so don't be shy. If you come in here, say hello. And I am folding laundry, trying to keep myself entertained while I'm doing it. It's not a whole lot of fun, but it has to get done. I think this is going to be a couple of hours long. I'm going to try to do a 2-hour live, see what happens. And just going to go with the flow. That's all. So if you do come in, or if you're watching the replay, I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you very much. Be sure to hit the like button, and that always helps me out. Laundry, I'll tell you, you just never seem to catch up with it, Or if you fall behind, it's hard to catch up. I usually don't fall behind, but this has been a weird week for me. So, I'm getting it done. Getting it all done. So I'm going to the doctor today just to double check my injured ankle here. We'll see what happens. Today it seems like it's a lot better, but I'm going to the doctor anyway. I don't want to take any chances. Hey, somebody came in. Don't forget to say hello. 2 people. Whoa, I'm on a roll now. I don't know if I can handle all the activity. So I just got the TV on mute, and it's just something to look at. I'm laying on the couch. Got an ice pack on and folded some laundry. Hi, Whack Pack. How are you? What do you mean it's just you again? I'm glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by. What's going on today? Yeah, good morning. I have another load of laundry to fold. I don't feel like getting up and getting it. That's awful. Maybe in a little while. I got the ice exactly where I need it now. Just enjoying the rain, not so. Oh, wow. I'm glad you got rain. It washes away a lot of stuff, too. It's pretty, it's like milky cloudy here. And I don't even know what the temperature is. I don't watch a whole lot of television. I just keep it, once in a while I'll watch a show. But I put this on and it ended up being Dennis the Menace, and I absolutely despise that show. He is just the most annoying little kid. But anyway, so it's just for a background. So I don't know what the temperature is. I'm assuming it's going to be about 40-ish. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to start doing jigsaw puzzles, I think. I'm going to do puzzles. Okay, so somebody else is in here. Say hello so I know you're here. And hit the thumbs up if you can. So, yeah, I heard that coloring is very relaxing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some. I haven't done a puzzle in a long time. I'll just go to the Dollar Tree and get one. What kind of puzzles do you like to do? Like pictures of what? I like to do the ocean, lighthouses, things like that. I should get a coloring book too. I got some things I want gotta get done today though. No playtime. Gotta sort out some paperwork and get my budget for April going. Get it down on paper. Figure that out. Fold some more laundry. Fertilize some of the plants that I have outside in some pots. It's too cold here, so I haven't been able to do a lot. But the radishes and the carrots are coming up very well, and the strawberries are doing good. So I want to fertilize them because I know we're getting rain tonight and tomorrow. So that'll be good. It'll soak in. I'm fertilizing things early this year. I never did, but this year I am. Get them off to a real healthy start. Fiddle around with my indoor greenhouse. Yeah. Well, Genesis is where it all began, right? So it's very easy to get distracted and struggle. And all I can say is I've been there. I'm not perfect. My family's not perfect. I know people going through some spiritual battles right now, and God's still with you. He knows what you're going through. And sometimes we just have to step back, just keep on persevering in the Lord and know that He's going to fight the battle. He's our advocate. He's fighting for us. So when we get involved and we try to do things, it's kind of like we mess it up. I sure wish a few others had come on. So we'll see what happens with my life. I did post it on my community board so everybody would know. And what kind of seeds are you going to start this weekend? Oh, okay. So are you both Catholic? Oh, that's nice. You got some stuff. You got the raised bed going, huh? Good for you. Oh, okay. Okay. You know, it's funny because I just can't. I was raised Catholic, but my mom was Armenian Apostolic. So um, she converted to Catholicism to marry my father in the church. But about 30 years ago, I got saved and was going to the Baptist church. And then COVID happened, and I bounced back and forth. I spent a long time in the Armenian church, just going to that church, which is more biblical than people realize. And then the lockdowns happened, and I got out of the habit of going, and I was taking care of my mom, never had anybody to take care of her. So I couldn't really go to church, and I just bounced between, do I want to go back to the Baptist church? Do I, want to go back to the Armenian church? I do enjoy the Catholic Mass, and it's just, that's my struggle. But I need to settle down so that I can serve and just put my roots down. But I really enjoy the Armenian church, and I was there for a very long time. And I just feel like that's where I belong. So, but there's nothing wrong, in my opinion. There's nothing wrong with anybody being Catholic or whatever is, I know, and this is just my opinion, but saved is saved. So the main thing is people need to get saved and then they can worship where they want, but salvation's the most important thing to me. And there are tons of saved people in the Armenian church. And I know a lot of Catholics that are saved. So, you know, it's not a sin to be Catholic. It's not a sin to, you know, it's not wrong. I literally have to change Dennis the Menace. This is getting old. I don't know how he was so popular. He's so annoying. Exactly. That's how I am too. Um, well, maybe God's calling him out of there for whatever reason. That's it. God has a plan. So I know I don't know what I am either. I just know that I'm born again Christian. And people go, where do you go to church? And I'm like, wherever I'm moved, wherever God puts me at this point. I do believe the lockdowns had a lot to do with, it just got me right out of the habit of it. It's awful. It was such a nice thing that I enjoyed, and Satan knew exactly what he was doing. But that's been over, so now I need to get back and figure out what I'm doing. Hey Lisa, how are you? Yeah, I guess not. Dennis the Menace, he's awful. But my father grew up during the Depression, and he said the biggest thing in the world was getting a newspaper if they could afford one, and reading the comics. And he loved Dennis the Menace. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Lisa. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's kind of a slow life, but that's okay. We're having a nice little chat. Really? Well, that's wonderful. See, everybody has something different. It's not that I just ever since that happened, I can't find my niche. Like I don't know. Just pray about what God wants you to do, and I mean, I think if we learned anything during that time, we learned that church isn't a building. It's not a label put on a denomination or your belief system. Church is the people. The people are the church. And I mentioned this. I was talking to Misty at Life with Misty. If you want to head over there after, I think she'll still be on her live when mine is over. But anyway, her and I were having a deep conversation, and I said to her one time that, um, when people say, I'm going to church, well, that means church is something only that you go to. And that's not the case. Church is us. Church is everywhere. God is everywhere. Yes, you go to fellowship, but you can fellowship anywhere. You can lift people up anywhere. Um, I mean, I strongly believe, and I would love to have church at home with some other people. If that ever worked out, I would love to do that someday. Um, but I don't like that term. I'm going to church. That means it was removed from you, and you're going back to it. So you're visiting a building at that point. I mean, it does depend on your intent, but we have to be careful what we say, because when we say, oh yeah, I didn't go to church today, but I'm going to go to church Wednesday for Bible study. Well, so what does that mean? It means you've stepped out. You've stepped out of church. You've stepped out of the community. And the community isn't the people inside the four walls. Exactly. Where two or more are gathered in my name, I am there in the midst of you. He is always with us and always will be. He will never leave us nor forsake us. So it doesn't matter where we go. It matters that we live according to his word and worship him. That's my opinion. And I'm sorry and I'm not sorry. If this is a sensitive topic for anyone in here, um, you know, I can't apologize for being a Christian. I'm not going to do that. But I understand if this isn't a topic for you. And it just came about. It was, it's just a random conversation. But Yes, I'm stuck watching Dennis the Menace. We all do. We all feel like that. And this is a community. And if you feel better coming on here and talking about it, and why not? Right. I don't purposely go out to offend people, but some people might think it's sensitive and they may not be interested in the topic. And I totally get it. I understand, but I'm um, not going to apologize for helping someone or just chatting with Whack Pack if she feels she has some struggles. And I'm here to listen. And, not going to, she's my sister in Christ, and I'm not going to back down. Yep. So can you believe March is practically over? Good for you. I don't mind hearing about it either. I know, huh? And we know what Mayflowers bring pilgrims. Oh, Hazel's on. I like Hazel. That's what my mom used to call me, Hazel. Because I'm always doing stuff in the house. Oh, no, stop. Stop with the Thanksgiving. Yes, it did. Usually March drags by, and I don't know, this year it just went by so fast. Usually I'm sitting here like, oh my God, when is March going to be over? I want a garden. I want April, and I can't believe it. I just can't wait to get out there. But I'm having a fence put up, a new fence, and they can't do it till April 13th. And I'm hoping it doesn't get delayed because it's near my garden. I need to get going. So I'm way behind on my spring cleaning. I'll tell you. And something? I don't know a lot of women that still do it, but I do it. It's the way I grew up, and my mom did it spring, fall. What I do is I usually do it every season. Um, but I don't change. Like, I might wash the curtains and put them back up like in midwinter just to freshen them up because it's a long way till spring. Um, but I have been sick. I got sick with bronchitis on January 5th, and I didn't get over it until the middle to the end of February. And then I hurt my foot, and it's been crazy. I want this foot to heal because I want to get my spring cleaning done. I want it all done in April. I think we feel like we're behind because Easter is early this year. So usually if Easter is in April, I like it all done by Easter. But Easter Sunday, there's no way I'm going to get it all done by then. You did? Yeah, that's good. You know what I'm going to do little by little is declutter cabinets, drawers, closets, and organize. And by the time I'm done with all that, I'll just do like one room a day. By the time I'm done with that, it'll be probably April. I'm not going to do anything this week. I just want to rest my foot and see what the doctor says today. But um, and then after Easter, I can start. I mean, I literally wash my walls, so um, I use the like a mop with a rag wrapped around it, um, in some warm water and a tiny, tiny drop of Dawn, and I just go over the walls, and then I wash my woodwork, my baseboard, my windows. I instead of dusting the blinds in the spring, I take them down and wash them. I do the same thing in the fall. Wash the ceiling fans, like literally pull them apart and wash them. It's a lot of work, but it's a nice feeling when it's done. So I do like a good cleaning every week where I dust everything and wipe everything down, polish the furniture, vacuum. I have mostly hardwoods. I just have like an area rug in my dining room under the table, so I do that. I vacuum that. Hardwood stairs, I wipe them down with damp rags to pick up anything. And you know, if a window's a little dirty, I'll wash it, and I clean the bathroom very well. So I do that every week, and then every day it's the dishes, the sinks, the counters, freshen up the bathroom, stuff like that. I change my sheets once a week. It's just I got a good routine. Yeah, yeah, we should all do like one room at a time. We should do it together and make it more interesting. Yeah, but I know. And then as my mother got older and I was taking care of her, and she was a lot. She was blind and she couldn't walk the last couple of years. And she's like, "Why are you doing all this cleaning?" She says, "Let it go." And I said, "No, I don't feel right." She says, "You clean too much." I said, "Yeah, and who taught me?" I told her, "You created a monster." Yeah, that's at least that 2 times a year. But then again, if I do it too early in the spring, you get all the pollen from having the windows open, and I don't know what to do. Hi, Susan. How are you? We're talking about spring cleaning. Isn't that exciting? Exactly. It's not like a fairy godmother's going to come in and start doing it for us. But the thing is, it makes it, because I do a deep cleaning every week, the spring cleaning is basically the same thing, only washing the windows, the curtains, and the blinds. I mean, that's basically what I don't do during the week, and the walls. Yeah, but Susan, you know what? We were just saying how we felt far behind on it, and we're not. It's just that Easter is very early this year. It's in March. So we're feeling like we're behind, and we're not. I usually have it done in April by Easter. I try. Depends on when Easter is, but by May 1st, I really want it all done. Yeah, it is too early. I think it's too early to be doing windows and stuff like that. But the decluttering and stuff and organizing, it's never a bad time to do that. So as long as I know that when May 1st rolls around, it's all done, and that's what matters to me. So yeah, I've had a lot of March Easters. I don't know how old you are, but I bet I'm older than you, and I've had a lot of Easters in March. Some were even sooner. So Exactly. Get out in the gut. Like, it's just a load off your mind, you know? Okay, I'm 60, so and a half. Or three quarters. But yeah, I've had Easters in March, earlier than the 31st as well. Yeah, just relax in the garden and oh, it's just such a nice time of year. Take a ride or just sit out there, talk to your neighbors. I'm like, who wants to be bogged down? But I'll tell you, by July, I feel like I need to do some of the windows and curtains again. I guess just from having the AC on and the windows open sometimes and ceiling fans. And so I do like a mini spring clean in July and usually around January. But this year it didn't get done in January. So yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a cold Easter this year, I think, like 50, 52 here. I just, I'm hoping for a nice day. That's another thing. Let's talking about Easter. People don't get dressed up for church anymore. Oh my goodness. In the 60s, when I was a little girl, the most exciting thing, I mean, you got dressed for Easter. I mean, we wore hats and gloves to take the bus to go downtown. And so Easter was the epitome of getting dressed up. That's a good rule to go by. That's a real good rule to go by, Susan. Wasn't it? Yup. Yup. The Easter dress and I always had on new patent leather shoes and the little white gloves. I don't know if you girls are. I think you're a little younger than me, but we used to wear white gloves and a hat. And my father always bought me and my mom an Easter corsage. Oh, saddle shoes, really? I did the patent leather, and they used to sell Easter coats to match your dress. Remember, we used to wear a spring dress coat. You wore it Easter Sunday, and then that was your coat to wear to church until it got too warm to even need one. And then you wore a little white sweater in case you needed it. But January and July. I know we had to wear them, huh? Yes, the little purse. Oh my word! My mother used to put one Kleenex in there and change for the basket because I had nothing to put in my pocketbook. I'm talking like 2 and 3 years old. It was hysterical. And no one ever went out to eat on holidays. Remember that, guys? It was like you went to your grandmother's or your aunt's or you had it at home and everybody came over. Nobody went out to eat. Actually, I think on Sundays and holidays, all the restaurants were closed. If I'm not mistaken, they used to all be closed Sunday and Monday. Saturday night was a big night to go out to dinner, especially for like the housewives. Like they did their big cleaning on a Friday or a Saturday or both days, and then they wanted to go out to dinner on a Saturday. Okay, I'm going to go back further than that, Susan, and let you know. We didn't even have fast food restaurants. I mean, we did. They were so few and far between, and they were never open on a Sunday or a holiday. Ever, ever, ever. Oh, yes. Yep. Yep. It was such a big deal. I believe I'm going out with my family this year. I'm not. It depends on my foot. As long as my foot doesn't flare up again, and I can get something decent to wear with this stupid boot. Um, but I really do prefer to be home. But I want to be with my family. My daughter wants to go out to eat, so I'm in the minority, so I have to go. Yes, you couldn't even a drugstore. You couldn't even go into the pharmacy. Pharmacies were closed. Once in a while, a pharmacist would be on call for an absolute emergency, but that was later on, I think, in the 70s. And they would, if it was an absolute emergency. But when I was growing up on a Sunday, the only people that worked, doctors, nurses, fire, and police. So you had no choice. You had to be with your family and do fun stuff. And I wish those days would come back. Now we got liquor stores open on Sunday. Um, you can play the lottery on Sunday. It's just awful. They treat it like any other day. Yes, it sure was. Yeah, we didn't have grocery stores open. You did all your errands and your shopping. Everything got done on a Saturday. And then with the Sunday paper, sometimes there'd be ads for the sales starting on the Monday because the stores were closed Sunday. Yeah, when I was a kid, the grocery stores weren't even open. I'm going way back. I know that isn't that terrible. Yeah, well, I can't imagine, like a prostitution thing saying, okay, today's Sunday, we're going to take the day off because they literally do not care. It's just awful. Oh, you are? Susie, how are you feeling, honey? Don't strain your eyes. You could always take the screen away and you can just listen. We don't want you straining your eyes. I saw your post where you noticed you said your vision was so clear. Isn't it amazing? When I woke up the day after, um, I had a cataract done one day. They waited a day and then they did the other one because I needed to get them done right away because I was caring for my mom. So I couldn't lift her, but my brother was doing the lifting and I did everything else as long as I didn't bend down, like bend my head. But I remember after my first eye, I I woke up in the morning and I saw the clock in my room and I was never able to see that first thing in the morning. I've been wearing glasses since I was 11 years old. It's so amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I'm wondering, like, are we born with cataracts and it's just that they develop when we get older? I have no idea, but I don't need glasses anymore. I need them for driving and that's it. Um, and to be honest, I think my eyes feel more relaxed when I don't wear them for driving, but I'm not going to take a chance. Oh, yeah, the instructions. Yeah, don't bend over and just really try to relax and, you know. Well, it's nice that you have a good relationship with them. Exactly. Yeah, there's a reason, right? You might have cataracts, I'm telling you. But I'm glad you're feeling okay, Susie. Yep. No, I know that feeling. Some of these Hazel episodes are so funny. I guess I'm not making dinner tonight. I cooked yesterday and I was the only one here. I did all that. So there's plenty of stuff left over. I'm not even going to make dinner today. Today I'm going to have chicken and that tomato salad again. It was so good. Oh, Susie, it was delicious. Usually I like to marinate them in balsamic vinegar, like overnight or at least a few hours, and you can't imagine how good it is. But I didn't do that yesterday. Oh, you made a salad? Yeah. I kind of have my lunch planned out on Fitness Pal, but I might add a little bit of add something else to it. I was gonna have carrots, hummus, and I have a little cup of Chobani yogurt opened. So there's like 2 ounces in there. So I was gonna have some of that with maybe like a diced up apple, half an apple, and some cinnamon. Um, but I don't know. I might be a little more hungry than that, so I'll have to see. But as far as the days going by, I'm doing good. I'm just gonna munch on carrots and hummus if I'm hungry. I want to lose this weight. I mean, I'm not. I just want to lose another 15 pounds. I'd be thrilled. I would be thrilled. Susie, are you supposed to be doing all that? That's a lot of work for somebody who just had the cataracts. You got to rest and make sure you do your drops on time. Don't be bending and doing a lot of stuff. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a blast. My daughter has one. OMG, I'm getting one. You just reminded me. That would be so much fun. The neighbors are going to actually think I'm insane. Oh, that would be so much fun. I am. Did you get it from Amazon? I have to get one. I used to like Zumba. I used to go to Zumba classes. I burned like 600 calories in 1 hour. It was brutal. Okay, I put on YouTube dance and dance with like no one's watching. I'll never forget last year. Or was it the fall? I think it was last year. I was doing the spring cleaning, right? And I have an old fashioned stereo, like with speakers, a turntable, the radio, the whole 9 yards. I put on a Beatles album from like the early 60s. I'm telling you, if there was a fly on the wall that was recording me, it would have been hysterical. I'm cleaning and I'm dancing like the Beatles, and I'm just going insane, you know? Yeah, I was going nuts. It was the most fun I ever had cleaning in my life. It was insane. Hi, Melanie. How are you? Yeah, we all should. I'm doing good. We're having fun conversations here. We've gone from silence to religion to spring cleaning to Easter, blue laws, exercise. Yes, it does. It really does. You want to know something? I mean, I noticed that even me just going out now, I can't walk that great yet, right? So I go out in the yard, I stumble out there, I hobble out there, and I just look at my plants, look around the yard, come right back in, and it changes my entire mood. My whole mood for the day is changed. Good for you. Hi, Mark. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. This is a crazy conversation. I was just telling Melanie we went from a silence to religion, spring cleaning, Easter Sunday, blue laws, exercising, eye surgery. We're talking about everything today. Triple C. That's a good name for him. We're just going to call him Triple C. Mhm. Is everybody getting ready though for Easter? I remember the humongous Easter baskets we used to get. Oh my goodness, candy, candy, candy. Yeah, it feels weird with me going out this year. It's like nothing to prepare, nothing to do, you know? I don't like that. How do you not bend over? You have to bend over to get dressed. Go to this and feed the dog, walk the dog. So I know it is hard. Oh, I like the chocolate bunnies. My mother used to get like solid chocolate, the Russell Stover. But I know it's hard. It's hard, Susie. It's like, what are you supposed to do, you know? But you just got to try to take it easy, do as little as possible. Oh, how cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh my God, he didn't. There's always that one uncle. My brother was that one uncle. That's terrible. You can eat a jelly bean. It's not rabbit poop. The bunny rabbit's poop. My father used to like the black jelly beans. Ew. Oh, okay. Okay, so don't eat those. That's why he said it. Yeah, bust your chops. That's funny. Good memories, huh? I'm so lazy today. I haven't even had my second cup of coffee. I should get up and get one. Well, there's a story that Saint Nick was from Turkey, and I had an uncle from Turkey, and he said he was Armenian but raised in Turkey, and with his accent one year, he says, "I know that man Santa Claus. He my friend. He from Turkey, and I'm telling you, he's dead." Well, oh my God, I just cried so hard that Santa Claus died, and my aunt was smacking him. Why are you telling the baby that? Bye, Susie. Then they used to tell us on New Year's Eve that Santa Claus came back, and if we weren't good, he'd take all the toys back. So we were good for a week anyway. Some of the things they used to tell, oh my God, when I think of it now. It's, I remember when our first Christmas here, I was 2 or 3, and we lit the fireplace, and then all of a sudden, I mean, we had a ton of people here, and all of a sudden I started crying, and I said, "How's Santa Claus gonna come if there's a fire?" And I remember my mother saying he had a magic key and he was gonna use the front door. It satisfied me. I didn't worry about it after that. Yeah, that little stuff was important. It always brings a smile to our face, you know? Like every Easter, you must totally think of your uncle. Oh, really? I didn't even know they had them. I shut the TV off. I had the sound off, so why bother? I was just supposed to like, what do you normally call a person that? Oh, geez. Wow. Smart kid. Oh, that's cute. I hate afternoon appointments. Like, I really wanted to go to the doctor in the morning, but, oh, right smack in the middle of the day. I don't want to go. Hey, if you just came in, let us know who you are. And please hit the thumbs up. It helps me. Yeah, it's just like do it, get it over with, you know? Like around 10 or 11 is a good time. Then you got the rest of the day. But they squeezed me in, so my appointment is at 3. Exactly. I'm like, oh, I gotta get ready. I gotta go. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta go. Oh, well, guys, I think I'm gonna end the live for now, and I'm gonna be probably back with another live later on instead of doing it all at once, 2 hours. So this was a real good live. This was one of the most fun ones I've had in a while. Um, but I do appreciate everybody coming on. It means a lot to me. I may do a silent live in a little while. So if I do, if you want to just run it in the background, I'd appreciate it. And that's it. I've got some more laundry to fold. I need to get another cup of coffee so I can wake up. And thank you all for coming on. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Okay? Love you and God bless.